it's a bit of a mess. The music doesn't go silent when I click off of it, so it's a bit of a mess. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing fantastic. We're playing West of Loathing. This game has been on my playlist for quite some time, and I've started a few times, and I've never finished it, so I'm excited to finally get her done. Let me know how the audio is, make sure everything sounds good, because once I get going, we're gonna go. Okay. Let's jump right in. Change your character. The more we shoot, change your character. Wanted for protagonizing. Oh, okay, here we go. We got, Yemmy Yates. We're gonna boost this up here. Alright. Ready to get going, are ya? Yeah. I had the strangest dream. I was choosing a character class. Cow Puncher, Bean Slinger, or Snake Oiler. I feel like I'm kind of a. I feel like I'm a snake oiler type kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? Snake oilers rely on their moxie and chutzpah to tame snakes, their fearlessness to extract potent oils from those snakes, and their cleverness to manufacture and sell potions made from those oils. You've heard snake oilers are doing really well out in the West since the cows came home. Everybody needs potions and hope in these dark days. And also out west is where all the best snakes live. Let's see, what's up, Cow Puncher? Solve their problems with their fists, whether it's shaking them at a disagreeable feller in a disreputable saloon, or using them to punch a slightly more disagreeable feller in a slightly less reputable saloon. You've heard that cow punchers are in demand out west since the cows came home, which stands to reason. The cows aren't going to punch themselves after all. Magic and cooking are inextricably intertwined in Loathing, and the Bean Slinger is the mystical master of both. You've heard there's a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home, due to the most of the cooks having been brutally killed by the cows. Damn. I'm gonna go with the snake oiler. We can always restart, I guess. You pull the needle away from the cylinder and stow the handle away. Let's go. So you can use WSAD though, walk around. This is a weird poster appeared here one night. You read the spine of one of your books, Ethan Jones and the Dark Photo. I love this one. Adam Swift and the Mystery of the Forbidden Canon. Rufus liked this one as much as I did. Trip Out the Cursed Cave. I remember that one. Joe Drew and the Curse of the Terrible Church. Oh, hey, this one might come in handy. You got an item, Walking Stupid. This book tells a tale of a renegade sheriff who was really, really bad at walking. Unlocks stupid walking as an option. You read the book from cover to cover to learn how to walk really stupidly. Stupid walking has been added to your options menu. You got the perk Stupid Walking. You accidentally dropped the book, and then you ruined it by stepping on it 30 times while you're trying to pick it up. Oh look, I got Stupid Walking already. Ooh, we combed our hair and got 1 XP. Hey, Russell, how you doing? Caw. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Caw, caw. Feed him a cricket. Like, you grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Maybe it's time for you to leave, too. You open your bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, caws one last time, and then flies away into the west. Stupid Walking off. Allows the game to level up your skills for you. I feel like, well, I mean, that's is default on, so, you know. Here's the living room. Gain some XP from stacking the firewood. Oops. Little brother's room. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Philosophy Naturalis Principia Mathematica. How many different languages do you need to know to learn about numbers? Hey, how's it going, Apple? What you up to today? Ouvres Mathematics de Eviste Gallios. Oh my gosh. You got a puzzle cube. This is one of your kid brother's weird puzzles. Your brother already had most of it solved, but you figured out in a couple moves. Alright. You've already solved it. Rest of the beginning will be done for... Okay. Alright. What, did you fly spirit? Your family's farm. Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you leave, I got you a present. Yep, it's that book you wanted for Crimbo. I know it's early, but the one about picking locks, the one about desert survival, the one about bartending. That's the one. Enjoy. Mind your meat. Please be careful out there. Write us a letter while you can. Mind your meat. Gives you Dickerin skill. This book is a guide to making the most of your meat by getting the best possible deal on every single thing you buy. After you're done reading it, you use your newfound skills to pawn off on a wide-eyed rube for 60 meat. All right. Flare? I've never even heard of that one. Your father morosely jabs at a haystack. That hat doesn't fit you, Dad. I'll grow into it. It's time for me to leave. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's briefcase full of snakes. Alright. Thanks, Dad. Good. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did. Goodbye, Dad. This briefcase you can keep your favorite snakes in. Venom level 3, medicine level 3. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Well, I guess I don't need to do any of that because, your brother Rufus is standing here looking nervously. He's pretty good at looking nervous. We hand him the puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Hey, Rufus, it's time for me to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a point, you know. Why are you going to the west anyway? To help people, to seek my fortune, to get off this stupid farm. There's just no opportunity here, kid. If I'm gonna make something of myself, I gotta go where I can make some meat. But it's so dangerous. 60% of the people who go out west get killed within a year. And that statistic is from before the cows came home. I'll be okay. You worry about taking care of mom and dad. I'll worry about me. Okay, if you say so. I still don't think you should. Yeah, I still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. I'll miss you, Rufus. Okay. All right. Hey, go west, young man. So yeah, back in the day, there was this Java game or whatever called Kingdom of Loathing that I used to play a lot when I was in like high school. I don't know whatever happened to it, but it might still be available to play. I don't know. That was pretty fun. It was very basic. It was not like this. It was not as, like, grandiose. 200 miles later. Well, the bad news is that you fell off the cart and you got knocked out for a couple hours, and now you've got no ride, no meat, and no prospects. The good news is that you're in a town rather than in a gulch somewhere. Not so bad of a town, though. You got Dusty Turnip. Increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 1 for the rest of the day. Sign door says gone drinking. Oh, there's poop all over the floor. As you walk into the saloon, the crazy-eyed guy sitting on the left of the door shrieks and waves to get your attention. Hey, where's your hat, dang nabbit? Well, you can't drink here without a hat. Tain't proper. He points to the take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. You look through the hat box and find a battered derby. That looks like something you'd wear. You grab the hat and put it on. Thanks, Pete. Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, if somewhat twitchy nod. Say, feller. Yeah? You heading west? If you want some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know. Well, no pressure. What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, I say all kinds of things. For instance, I've been mining these mountains longer than a sickle-backed rock skunk can whistle Dixie. Uh-huh. Pete takes a swig of whiskey. See you later, Pete. These two are playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hands to the how to play poker card that came with the deck, biting their lip and concentrating really hard. Can I play? They look at you nervously. Look, I have some meat. Let's play. You put 20 meat on the table and sit down before they say no. One of them shuffles the card sloppily and deals a new round. You get a pair of 10s plus a 2, a 3, and a king. Brett aggressively. I'll bet 15 meat. They look at each other nervously, but they both call your bet. Okay, read them and weep. You show a pair of 10s plus 2, 3 kings. The guy left has a full house, and the gal on the right somehow has a straight flush. 2 through 6 in hearts. I win! You explain that jacks are worth 9 points each, giving the guy on the left a total of 21 points, and the gal on the right is 20, and you're 25 plus a king. They squint at the rules again, but eventually shrug at you. You collect your winnings and stand up. They thank you for helping them learn the game. You're flying a flight simulator and you're stalling? Well, at least you don't have to fly your own plane home. It's a spittoon. People spit into it. You know, without even looking in, that's absolutely disgusting. Look in it. Yeah, it's full of spit. Regular spit, gross tobacco spit, chewing gum, and it looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting. And the smell. Even from this distance, it smells horrible. Look closer. You are now on your hands and knees, peering into a filth-encrusted spittoon. I don't understand what is wrong with you. Wait, is there something shiny at the bottom? Get it. You reach your hand towards the spittoon. Even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air, like a greasy fog enveloping the stinking brass horror. It smells like a vomit trough at a mosquito BBQ eating contest. You hesitate. Never surrender. You plunge your hand into the awful soup. It makes a sound like glop. Your skin is burning, your eyes start to water. Search. Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's tureen. Slowly, not daring to risk splashing the contents all over herself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring, probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations? Nasty ring. There we go. We got muscle and moxie and mysticality. Boom. Howdy, I'm Yemmy. Howdy, Yemmy. I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm the town hostler? I don't know what that is. I'm the town horse selling guy. Gotcha. How's that working out for you? Oh, these horses are just flying out the door. So business is booming? Nice. No, I mean the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages. Oh. Is that why you're here drinking instead? Yep. And me being in here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious cycle things. Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left? One, kind of a boring one, but it's got 4 legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show you. Okay. You walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back of the wall reading, "Reward for lost mug, 25 meat each." Bartender finally noticed you. Howdy, cowboy. Howdy, barkeep. Name's Yemmy. What brings you to our little black water? Oh, the usual. I came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far. Any work around these parts? Unfortunately, Boring Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of a errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend talking to the railroad people up in Dirtwater. Ask about the errands. Yeah, this forsaken burg is always falling apart in one way or another. The hostler's always needing help since he hurt his leg, and that no-account sheriff could certainly stand to have somebody doing his job for him. Anything else? Well, I've got a goblin loose in the basement. Some cowpoken from the gulch didn't wipe off his boots and got spores everywhere. I can probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement door for you. Oh, and you'll need this. Weak fungicide. I'll take care of it. There's the goblin. I guess we never established your age. Good thing the legal drinking age here is can reach the top of the bar. The goblin shouts, "Be rack." Pile of old newspapers. Take them. Boring Spring Gazette. This copy of the Boring Spring Gazette was about 6 weeks ago. Alright. Attack the goblin. You have 1 action point. I can shoot. I can do a melee attack. Snake whip. Deploy snake. Pull a snake out of your briefcase and deploy it on your side of the battlefield. I'm guessing that's surrender. It will deal 25 damage to the target, assuming the target is a goblin. Boom! Having dispatched the goblin, you pat yourself on the back for a job well done. I took care of that goblin. Thank you kindly, Yemmy. I knew you were a stand-up feller the moment you walked in here. Here you go. At least I can do by the way of thanks. 200 meat. Tip your hat. Who's the lady drinking whiskey out of a beer mug? That's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby. A real tough broad. I ain't recommend you pester her. Why's that? Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustrations about it. Ouch. Just thought I'd say howdy. Howdy, Susie. Howdy, cowboy. Who's gonna be searching the spittoon for his teeth if you don't leave me in peace? Okay. Bye-bye, then. sheriff. Hey, stranger, welcome to Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. The what? He sighs. The sheriff, okay? Blasted sign painters say you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would you? As a matter of fact, I am. Great, because I happen to have some. There's a gang of hoodlums around here that call themselves the Fricker Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took my cell door with them. Well, it ain't much good without the door. And I need somebody tough, smart, and or slick to go fetch him back for me. Why don't you do it? You're the sheriff, after all. I gotta stay here and practice my chair tipping. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Funny you should say that, because I'm sending the deputy along with you to keep you out of trouble. He takes out his pistol and hands it to you. Deputy? You deputize a gun? You're new in this town. Maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much to do here except drink. Yeah, let me write down where the Fricker Gang's hideout is for you. You discovered the Fricker Gang's hideout. Ooh, a thingamajig. Wanted. Bird theft. Naked Mike Bernstein. Help wanted. Apply in person at Yuma Marshal's office. Buy me Ficker for two-faced thievin'. Get lost. You approach a weird Cactus Man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, Cactus Man. Howdy yourself, and the name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. And that's why they call you Cactus Bill? No, that's just a coincidence. Oh, does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus? Oh, no, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation process inside the cactus part of me keeps me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it is a mite boring, yeah, I bet. It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything? Oh, I do. Give me the newspaper. It's down in the basement of the saloon. Much obliged, partner. Now let's see here. What can I do in return? Oh, I know. My shovel. I left it behind the outhouse at Oral Hole Mine? It's yours if you go and get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Behind the outhouse at Oral Hole Mine. Got it. Thanks, Bill. Don't mention it. Now, if you could just kind of stick that newspaper to my face before you leave. He'll be reading that for years. Got the Fricker hideout. Ooh, what happened? What'd I do? Ooh, I accidentally fast traveled there. Okay, interesting. Okay, so I got the deputy pistol. Horses on 1,000 meat. You got a needle in a haystack. Let's go. Another needle in a haystack. It's not for sewing, it's for picking locks. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? How business? Oh, you know, every day I'm hosteling. To tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All my horses keep running away. Well, except for this completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help. Oh, God, yes. Thank you. Please. I'd go fetch them myself, except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat each for finding them. How many are there? 3. Here, let me see your map. They pretty much always run away to the same places. He draws 3 little pictures on your map. Why these places? I think they like environments that are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats. That should send it back here. How does that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. Okay, will do. See you later. Okay. Oh, I stepped in the creek twice. Okay. Pete said that he wanted to come with us at one point, but I guess we can't anymore. Alright, so, there's a few different places we can go. Well, I guess we should go to the Ore Hole Mine, seeing as behind the outhouse, we got a shovel. Alright. We gained 65 meat that were randomly there. Got a mug. This mechanism is labeled cargo elevator control. A poster on the wall behind it reads blasting cap shortage, storage, plungers, tools. Alright, we'll leave it alone for right now. Unrefined meat nugget. So we gotta go down and get the plunger. These crates are labeled blasting caps. The period is part of the label. That's why it's inside the quotes like that. Okay. Dang it, looks like you're gonna need a crowbar to pry the crates up. Ah, damn. Let's go to level 3 then. Okay. Do I need to turn the, Do I need to turn the music down a little bit? I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Okay, that's a little bit loud. Maybe a little bit more. All right, we'll go with that. Okay. Excuse me. Pick the lock. We got a crowbar. All right, level 1. Alright, we got a blasting cap. Plungers. The sign lied, though. There's only one kind. Attention, plunger. Hook the plunger. Fighting against your instincts for self-preservation, you've hooked up a plunger and strung it a distance away. This makes you nervous. You press the plunger and nothing happens. You forgot to hook up the blasting caps. Ah, the horse. Hey there, girl. I'm okay. I'm a friend. The horse shies away from you, though in this case it's more like cripplingly introvertes away from you. Aw, come on, don't be like that. Look, I brought some oats for you. They aren't poison or anything. In retrospect, I guess that's wasn't a very comforting thing to say. Take a handful of the oats out of the bag and hold it to the horse. Here you go, Yum Yum. She sidles away from you warily and makes a surprisingly good attempt at hiding in her own shadow. Please? As you reach out to pat her nose, the horse ducks and steps further back in the shadows. Aw, come on. Eat the oats yourself. Look, it's fine, okay? See? You take a handful from the bag and toss some in your mouth. Oh, it's like the roughest, blandest breakfast cereal you've ever eaten. Still, it's better than dry cat food. Don't ask. You smile to show the horse that you're fine and realize that you've unconsciously turned around and walked out the door. Geez, these things are powerful. The horse looks at you warily as you re-enter with a cheerful wave. See? Perfectly fine. The horse hunches her shoulders and seems to shrink slightly as you pat her nose, but she doesn't actually flee, so that's something. The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer her a handful of oats. Warily, begrudgingly, she eats them. Then she gestures at something behind you. You turn and look, but don't see anything. When you turn back, she's gone. Well, okay then. Neat. A silver nugget. Ooh, there's a hole. You bend down and shine your lantern into the crack in the rock. You can just barely make out a square shape down in there. Well, out of arm's reach. Looks like somebody dropped a small metal box into the hole. Though you don't know if that was to hide it or discard it. If you're truly desperate to find out what's in there, you could try reasoning with the rock. Your primary argument would be a bundle of dynamite. Perhaps you could persuade the hole to wide enough to grab the box. I don't have dynamite. Alright, that's one thing done. Where are the snake charmers? We should be fine. One of these rocks is really shiny. You got a shiny rock. The snake looks sleepy, but it's not that sleepy. We have one action point. You deal 10 damage. Alright, let's whip it. Ooh, insta-kill. One venom and one medicine. Oh, they're quick. Damn. Shoot the damn thing. Oh, that was not good. There we go. Grit. This snake looks really angry. You're gonna need every trick in the book to beat this one. I'm good at tricks. Oh, see, it's like a Pokemon. Ekans is just snake backwards. Oh man. Oh mama. There we go. If the cowboy thing doesn't work out, you could always get a job as a snake exterminator. Ah. This horse has gone snake crazy, or maybe he has some other kind of crazy before. Hey there, hey fella, I'm a friend, okay? It's cool, alright? Be cool, don't freak on me. Look him in the eyes. You calmly look in the horse in one of its eyes. One of them is fixed in a glassy 1,000-yard stare, and the other is revolving madly in his socket like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little now that it's clear you aren't actually made of spiders, though. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit. Oh, okay, a lot. But seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around that skull of his. Hey, Hunger Boy, I'm gonna have a little treat for you. You feed the crazy horse some of the homey notes, and it gallops away with a whinny, or rather a whinny-ergle. Hopefully, he's headed home and not into the 12th dimension. You don't have to walk all the way back over there. Hit M or... Okay, I can fast travel. But that's the thing, I don't want to fast travel. Because there might be something here. No? Okay. The Boring Springs Boneyard. Our founder, Zebediah Boring. He was actually a really interesting guy. Benjamin Crockett, he showed up way too early. Beauregard's skeleton, captain of the 3rd category. Dig up the grave. Got the jump on him. I guess we can apply poison to him. Oh, he's immune to poison. Should've known he's a fucking skeleton. Almost there. Alright. We put a stop to Captain Skeleton's unnatural animation. Yeehaw, skilled up. You got an old cavalry saber and a gold tooth. 5 to 6 damage. This is 5 to 6 damage. Provides the option to pry things open in certain places. There we go. I think that's just a basic thing they can do with that. A skeleton. You're not getting past it without a scuffle. A scuffle it is. Boom. The skeleton collapses into a pile of bones. That guy just wouldn't stay put. Timothy Crockrane, devoted husband, beloved daughter, a baby. Well, your pulse quickens as you get near the spooky, translucent horse. You approach the weird, semi-transparent horse cautiously, so as to not startle her. Although, you quickly come to the realization that this is not a horse that startles easily. Hello there, hi, I'm a friend, okay? No. That's a little strange. How did you did that without opening your mouth? You pat the horse's nose, which is very cold. If you were going to ride her, you would want an extra saddle blanket to keep your butt from freezing. Still cold. Still cold. Feed her the oats. Here you go, I have some oats. You hold out a handful of oats for the horse, but she just sort of stares right through you. Please don't look like that. Try the oats again. Hold the oats out again, but the horse continues to ignore. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them, but I don't have anything handy to grind up bones with. Grave dirt? Is that a yes? Weird, okay. Add some grave dirt to the oats. You sprinkle the oats with just a little bit of grave dirt and hold them out again. The horse gazes expressionlessly at them, then eats them. And with that, she glides away in the direction of the town. So let's go to the Fricker Gaines hideout. Thud Fricker. The Fricker Gang's intrepid lookout appears to be taking a little nap. Ignore him. Requires foraging. It's a pile of random stuff. Finds keepers. You got a mug, meat, and a pair of silver cufflinks. If you wore fancier shirts, you might have some use for these. Is there anything over here? No? Okay. One of the Fricker boys is dozing in a bathtub. Tie him up. You grab the nearby length of rope and carefully tie his hands together, and then to the handles of the tub. The sheriff can come and collect him later. You cautiously approach the Fricker gang. They're pretty engrossed in their poker game, so it doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on their conversation for a while. The one with the eye patch is quiet, but you gather that his name is Snipe, and that the squirrely one is his brother Wimpy. What's the play here? Approach him and talk. Howdy, boys. Deal me in? The one without an eye patch raises an eyebrow at you. Who are you? How'd you get past Thud and Soapy? What do you want? It's Bimmy. Bimmy? You ain't Bimmy. I sure am. Ask me anything. Alright, what's her mom's name? That's easy. Mrs. Fricker. Wimpy reaches for his gun. Say now, let's not be hasty. Heretofore seen other member of the Fricker gang sneaks up behind you and knocks you unconscious. At least they were kind enough to drag you outside if they beat you unconscious. Alright. I'm here for the sheriff's door. I'll show you the door. The door to hell? He reaches for his gun. Okay. Check out the guy with the frickin' rifle. Oh, snap! He appeared to have missed me. He missed me again. Let me... Trying to shoot the target will hit the sturdy barrel. Okay, I'll just attack him with the... Yeah. Is the same thing happening to him? Yeah, right. Boom. The leaders of the Fricker gang are dead by your hand. The sheriff will be proud of you, though you're not sure how your mother would feel. There's a mug on the table. A pile of the Fricker's ill-gotten gains. Meat. And the door. Wake him up. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. Thud is, well, let's say there's no Rhodes Scholar. If we assume that it's 7 years from now and that idiom makes sense, you feel bad about the idea of killing him. Walk away, Thud. Okay, you're probably right. Thud stumbles off into the desert. He'll probably be fine. Okay, we did everything we could so far. I would say we should probably go to the sheriff first. Shovels! It's nasty work, but someone's got to do it. Perfect. We're cleaning up this town. And getting... Ooh, it's a chunk of wood from the broken pitching post. Got a broken board. I see the Fricker gang hasn't put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? You hand the sheriff his door and he hangs it back on his hinges. Nice work, stranger. This here prison cell just got about 4 times more secure. And are there any Fricker boys left for me to round up? Yeah, 1 or 2 that are asleep on the job. I'll go round them up shortly. Then, looks like I owe you a reward. Gain 400 meat. Got another little task for you if you got the time. Should be a lot simpler than the last one. Well, the Frickers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. I'll keep an eye out. I found these mugs. You hand them the recovered mugs for 150 meat. You tip your hat to the bartender. Alright. Oops. Maybe the trader has, Step right up, step right up. Braid's the name and trades my game. You seriously doubt that his name is Braid? Howdy, Braid. What are you trading? Well, sir, today I am trading locks of soap and sticks of dynamite for a needle. And to the cunning Skinner who brings me 3 rattlesnake hides. Well, to do that adventurous soul, I will trade a fine silver pocket watch. How about some free dynamite? Sir, I must admit that you drive a hard bargain, but I find your terms acceptable. I'll take some dynamite for this needle. Braid, which is not a name, takes your needle and hands you a stick of dynamite. Be careful with this now. Damn, I don't have... I need 1 more needle for, because I said I needed 3 sticks of dynamite for that one thing. I don't know how you spotted her hiding in that mine, but thanks for sending me my dark horse. Looks like my pale horse made it back safe. Thanks for your help. Thanks for finding my crazy horse. He was eating loco weed again, wasn't he? Not that I noticed. That's all of them. I can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra for you. Afternoon, sir. Something early about an injury? Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how, it's embarrassing. I was going to get Doc Alice to have a look, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself up in her office. Said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. Is that an actual nurse, or I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic. I see. Welcome back, Apple. Can you sell me a horse? Sure thing. I should warn you, though. Horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you buy one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Which one are you interested in? Give me the one with the crazy eyes. Okay, I gotta warn you, this horse has seen some stuff. Well, some for 1,000 meat. Is something wrong with him? No, not as such. He's perfectly functional, but... Well, he's always sneaking off the Thousand Snakes Gulch to chew out the loco weed that grows there. And that makes him see crazy things? I think it's more like he does it to forget about the crazy things he sees all the time anyway. Color me intrigued, I'll take him. We got our first achievement. What did you eat for dinner yesterday? That's a good question. Oh, we had tomato soup and grilled cheese. It was pretty good. Give it a name. Choose a name for your horse. We'll name him Joe. Of course. Alright there, and Joe was the horse. Got a nice ring to it. Oh, I almost forgot. Free with every horse purchase is a complimentary map. Thank you. So... nothing there. Are you Susie Crockrain? How did you know my last name? I saw the graves in the cemetery. I'm sorry for your loss. Susie scowls bitterly and mutters it into her whiskey. I saw it happen. Saw the whole damn thing, couldn't do nothing about it. The bartender said it was cows? Cows, right? I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows, not anymore. What happened? It was a raid, see? Ma and Pa used to ranch cattle back before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild. We ranched pigs instead, and she left me the place when she passed. Go on. Well, I guess passing herd sniffed out that it used to be a cow ranch, and they attacked a couple days ago. Happened so fast I didn't even have time to get my rifle out of the gun safe. Cows smashed the front door, and a fire started out back by the root cellar. House went up in blazes, just like that. You had tomato soup today and pancakes. That's not too bad. Love me some pancakes. What'd you do? There wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to the kids because of the fire, and I saw Tim trampled right in front of me. I ain't want to talk about it no more. She refills her mug from the bottle on the bar and doesn't reply. What will you do now? Head west, I suppose. Nothing keeping me here and no desire to stay. I can't leave without my rifle, though. Why not? It was Ma's rifle. It's all I got left of anybody. Where is it? Left it in the ranch like a damn fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to go get it for me. Yeah, I'll go get it. Take your leave. Crazy Pete! Pete takes a swig of whiskey. Pete notices the shiny rock you're carrying, and his wild eyes light up. That there is a right shiny rock you got there, stranger. I'll give you 7 meat for that rock. Sure, here you go. Thanks, you kindly. Pete notices a nugget of silver you found earlier. I'll take that old silver nugget off your hands. I'll give you 81 meat for it. Okay, deal. Fine and dandy. Unrefined meat order. Or, oh my gosh. You ain't seem like someone got much use for unrefined ore, stranger. I'll buy it for 73 meat. Okay, Pete, here you go. Pleasure doing business with you. Pete's eyes narrow as the gears in his head start to click. He fixes his gaze on you, and the tick in his eyelids seems more profound. Listen, kid, all this stuff what I've been buying from you, you've been spending time underground, ain't you? Well, you listen to the old Pete's advice. You'll stay out of ore hole if you know what's good for you. There's stuff down on the 14th level that ain't worth messing with for a fella wants to keep his eyes, if you get my meaning. Not sure I do, but thanks. You stubbed your toe. Sorry to hear that. That's rough. So we only have 2 dynamite. No problem. Have a good laundrying. No problem at all. Wait, what? There we go. See, I need 3 dynamite. I only have 1. Alright, let's go to the ranch.
I've gone from level 19 to level 50 today in Fall Guys.
What the fuck? You buying your way? All the water in this trough is boiled away. Well, good. You'll get SpongeBob, and you'll not be memed on. Behind the door is making something behind the door is making some pretty awful noise. I'm guessing there's a cow. The outhouse is the only thing still standing. Looks like somebody was in the middle of fixing a knife. Got the varmint skin and knife. Where's that at? Allows you to collect skins from beasts after combat. Ooh. These pies were not safe. Oh my god. This thing looks angry. You're not gonna make it to that safe without dealing with it. Some sort of strange creature. Most likely going to be immune to poison. Holy shit. There we go. Just doing daily challenges and weeklies with 3 times XP is insane. Well, good. Got Susie's rifle. Did I collect another mug? No, I didn't. Maybe I got all the mugs since they're all... Well, it looks like there's one...
I am not a seasoned gamer.
I am not a seasoned gamer.
Oh, by the way, Squiddy, your new dancing video is ready to go. I added it back. I was in the right place before. Found my rifle yet, stranger? Yep, here she is. Let's see, what is Squid vibing to today? Let's go with this one. Is it too loud? I feel like it might be too loud. There you go. You listen to Clowncore today? Susie's eyes well up with tears as you hand her her rifle, and she roughly scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name. I'm Yemmy. Thanks, Yemmy. Can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long moment, then looks back up at you and she sighs. Well, that's enough wallowing in misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along when you head west, you just say the word. Sounds good, Susie. I think I turned it down at the end. Maybe wasn't enough. Once you leave Boring Springs, you won't be able to come back. Any unfinished business, you will forever remain unfinished. What? Really? Nope, you're not allowed to go to Topeka anymore, remember? Yeah, but I need... Oh, here we go. Offer whiskey. What brand? Nurse whiskey. Your favorite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls. Alright, hold on. You hear a rattle and unlocks the door. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp. If bloodshot, she holds out her hand. Whiskey. Stat. Give it to her. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Geez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here, me or you? Okay, point taken. Hey, Doc, can I look at your books? Sure, if you want to. Not that they're gonna do much good in this doomed, forsaken hellhole. You should try being more cheerful, Doc. You survey the books on Alice's shelf. They're all medical textbooks except for a few. The Legend of Curly's Meat. The Life and Works of Fred Ferguson. The Goblinoid Tongues, a primer. You survey the books. You start flipping through the Goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed, and you also know that blurf is the Goblin word for hour. You've learned to speak Goblin, sort of. Yeah, right. The book tells the story of a legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat, secreted in the hidden sense, not in the extruded sense, in a western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. The book purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through it, you mostly just find lists of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad, so it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction. At least there are some useful appendices in the back, and some diagram of appendixes. This vanity doesn't look like it sees much use. Preen a little. Alright. The stove is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning or she never cooks. Oh, wow. Shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? Is everything alright? That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. And I can't talk and drink at the same time, so what's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell in a horse cart. And you ask me what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead men walking. Why don't you go ahead and pick one and I'll drink to that? Dead men walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons staggering around like puppets with half their strings cut, looking to take a bite out of a living. Oh my god. Oh yeah, there was a skeleton in the cemetery. It's nice to get some outside confirmation that I'm not losing my damn mind. But how is this even possible? It isn't possible. It goes against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get back up. Patients? Oh, ouch. Doc Alice turns away grimacing. Every doctor loses one now and again. You never get used to it, but, well, it happens. But what doesn't happen is them coming back afterward and looking for revenge. That must be pretty rough. Rough? Buddy, I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just patients, it's neighbors, friends, husbands. Oh, indeed. She turns away from you and focuses her attention back on the bottle. What now? Do you have any idea what's causing these resurrections? Well, I heard a rumor. A rumor? What is it? It's when you get incomplete information about an unverified source. Anyway, what I heard is that there's a fella out west that's causing it. A necromancer, they call him. Supposedly he's sending magic out into the world somehow. Magic? Like the bean slingers use? I never heard of any bean slinger raising the dead, have you? Her scowl deepens. That'd be one hell of a can of beans. Oops. What now? What's with all the TNT? It's so when I feel like I'm about to go, I can blow myself into bits so small there won't be nothing left to come back. That seems drastic. Drastic? Hell, no way am I taking the risk of becoming one of those things. Fair enough, I suppose. About that necromancer. Assuming he exists, what about him? Well, maybe someone ought to try and stop him. Doc Alice gives you a sharp look. You? Because I know you ain't talking about me. Yeah, why not you? A gray-haired old woman that knows as much about fighting as a squirrel knows surgery? Did you hit your head on a bar stool, kid? You aren't that old. And if I was gonna pick someone to go up against a necromancer, it'd be someone who also knows about death, but in a scientific way. A doctor, right? Doc Alice stares hard at you and takes a swig from her bottle, saying nothing. And it sounds to me like you've got plenty of motivation to get the job done for your friends and everyone. She continues to look at you. You can see the gears turning in her head. It beats doing nothing anyway. Beats locking yourself in a house full of TNT and drinking yourself to death. You aren't even doing any doctoring anymore. She winces and looks away. Then she shakes her head slowly. What the heck was that? That was weird. You seriously expect me to ride out west by myself, chasing a rumor? It doesn't have to be by yourself. I'm heading west too. Tag along with me, and maybe we can find the guy and put a stop to him. It's crazy. Impossible. Silverlands!
That's a good beat. Sussy cat, sussy cat, sussy cat, sussy cat, sussy cat, sussy cat. That's a good beat. Sussy cat, sussy cat, sussy cat, sussy cat, sussy cat. That's a good beat.
What up? How's it going, Silverlands? What were you doing?
Sussy cat, sussy cat, sussy cat.
What were you doing? What were you playing? Welcome in, Raiders. First playing some West of Loathing. Welcome in, Legs Lovely. Impossible, like raising the dead impossible? Alex crosses her arms and regards you thoughtfully. A spark slowly brightens in her eyes. Alright, kid.
God
What the
damn
hell?
it.
Shot.
Oh, god damn.
I remember this
Oh, alright.
This game.
Oh, no. Right, okay, alright, okay, alright, okay, okay, alright. What was the rest? I have no idea! You're asking me? I have no...
You were playing Dead Space 2? Nice. That's a fan favorite. Why are my clips crap on your stream? I don't know. Does that say more about my stream or more about you? I'll trade this soap for a lock. Oh, I need soap. I wonder if I can go back to the Fricker Gang's hideout and collect some soap. This stream is crap. I'm out. Wow. Thank you. Rub-a-dub-dub. You telling me there's no soap in this tub? They're literally telling me that there's no soap in this tub. Where's foraging? Where else could there be soap? Wait, can I research these hay bales? No. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure where this. I might have missed. Might have missed the soap somewhere. Oh, maybe here? No, this is nothing. Well, I don't think I'll be able to get that last dynamite stick because I can't find anything. There wouldn't be soap here. How's Loathing? It's fun. It's a goofy game. It's different than what we normally play on. I mean, I guess everything's a little bit different than what we normally play on the channel, but you know. Oh wait, what was I looking for? Lock for my cell. Why isn't there any soap? Should I look up the soap? Boom ba doo doo. West of Loathing soap location. Doctor. The guy in the tub of the Fricker Gang's hideout. Oh, we can ask him to pass the soap. Damn. All right. Well, that's too bad. Well, we can leave this area. We don't have anything else to do then. Because I don't think there's another needle just lying around. We had to use one to do a lock picking thing. Alrighty then, you're properly horsed and ready to start your new life in the West. All you need to do now is get a partner, somebody to share the trail with, somebody you can rely on for emotional and combat support. Who will you take? I feel like Doc Alice is good, cause she's like a healer, I think. So let's go. Up until this point, I've been automatically spending your experience points for you. I'm happy to keep doing it, and I promise to give you a nice, well-rounded experience. Shall I keep it up, or would you prefer to decide for yourself where your XP gets spent? Yeah, I'll just do it automatically. You got this game at limited run from PAX, right? Yeah, I got the Switch version. I'm playing the PC version. I bought the PC version last sale for some reason. You consult the southeast west map the Hostler gave you. It only lists two things: the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company's westernmost camp. You discovered the... yeah, okay. Day 1, the first day of the rest of your life. It's your partner. What do you say, Alice? If we're gonna look for the necromancer business, I figure we ought to start with your local cemeteries. Makes sense. Do you know where they are? Yeah, I did some research into the territory cemeteries a while back. Territory cemeteries. Territory cemeteries. Wait. Territory cemeteries. Territory cemeteries. To see if there was a pattern. You okay? Sorry. Anyway, there's one not too far from here. Am I forgetting about anything? Alice says you should see the bartender about renting that room in Dirtwater. It'd be nice to have a base of operations. Thanks for the reminder. Ooh, this is a spittoon, which is sort of a brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor, because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing that you're pretty intimately familiar with the spittoons already, sicko. Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice saloon. Pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit, and this spittoon. But this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside isn't fancy rancid spittoon spit. Sigh, here we go again. Alright, fine. You are now hunkered down next to the brass-filled bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, that's bad because it's only the water part of the spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit. The toxins and filth that don't evaporate, several years' worth, distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out. Search it. You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something the color of and viscosity of maple syrup, except instead of maple, it's flavored with the inside of the mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Yeah? Glorp. It feels like putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm Topeka pudding? Except instead of Topeka, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving. Keep searching. You found something. You find a tacky, filth-colored porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children. Assuming you're still able to have any, and you hate them. You finally
Tapioca.
There we go. Tapioca. Let's go. Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Hi, thanks. I'm Yemmy. Glad to know you, Yemmy. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. I saw a sign out front advertising a room. That's right. Finest room in the house. And plenty of room for your partner, too. Oh, man. How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella, and he paid a month in advance right before getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like a decent sort, so the room's yours if you want it. Wow. All right. Need any help with anything? Well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's gone wrong with our piano player. I thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. I'll see what I can do. Thanks. I'd poked around in it myself, but I lost the key. This suddenly takes a strange turn. They're asleep. Give me a shot of bourbon. Got a dirt water bourbon. Anything else? See you later. Oops. Damn it. I see you found the local watering hole. Yeah, it's a decent. Let me know if you find any whiskey in hole, though. Heh. The old man stares off into the distance, listening to the piano. He doesn't react to it at all. The piano player is not very good at his job. You lift the piano player's piano's player's coat to reveal the hatch on his back that leads to his innards. It's locked, but it's not a very good lock. I don't have a needle. Leave it for now. These guys are having a spirited discussion. Slop meat. Sign that says see bartender for darts. Hey, what are you doing in here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry, I was just, looking around. So you're the nosy type, eh? Well, I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter and need someone to go pick me up some more. Saltpeter? Isn't that used to make gunpowder? And other things. Look, Who's a chef here? Me or you? Okay, okay. Where can I find it? Your best bet's the military camp, because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up. The nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in a little green jar. The chef makes the fort on your map. Alright. The chair fell over. Hey, alright, we got some XP. Woo! Poker room. This poster says rules of poker, followed by hundreds of weird rules in tiny print. A player holding an ace of clubs must discard 37 cards. A queen cancels out a 6. 3 homicide kings of hearts and a pair of 8s of clubs count as a straight. 2 5s are worth the same as 3 jacks, but are twice as valuable as 2 8s. Jacks are wild, and 3 of spades are double wild. 2 3s of spades beat 2 jacks of diamonds, but are equivalent to 2-eyed kings of spades. A 6 is twice as valuable as 3 dunces. A player passing out drunk at the table must discard 15 cards. A straight beats a full house. 2s are wild unless accompanied by a jack. A king must be replaced with a jack of hearts. Jacks are wild unless accompanied by an ace. A pair of deuces can't be in the same hand as an 8 of diamonds, but are twice as valuable as a 6. A backwards Royal Tennessee straight beats a reverse California straight. 10s are wild unless accompanied by a 3 of hearts. A straight beats a straight. A player who draws a pair of queens of diamonds immediately wins the game. Any player caught dealing from the bottom of the deck immediately wins the game. 2 5s lose against 4 queens, but lose against 2 mustachioed queens. 3s are wild and 3 of hearts are double wild. Trays are wild and jack of diamonds are double wild. 2 mustachioed kings of diamonds and 3 10s count as a full house. Jacks are wild and 7s of spades are double wild. A reverse flush beats a reverse California straight. 2 3s are equivalent to 4 4s but beat 3 jacks. A 2 is equivalent to a pair of 8s. 2 10s and a pair of 10s of clubs count as a Georgia flush. 2 9s of clubs cancel out a tray, but must be replaced with a suicide queen. Any player who draws a pair of cross-eyed jacks of diamonds must immediately hand 28 meat to the player on their left. A pair of trays and 4 one-handed kings of spades count as a straight. A pair of 5s of spades lose against a 9 of hearts, but are worth the same as 4. Is this just a randomly generated, sentence? Any player holding 2 deuces of hearts must immediately double their bet. A straight beats a star. We cover it. There's an empty seat. Okay. Well, let's see. You sit down at the poker table. A dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. The lady to your right introduces herself as Cora, and the player to the left says his name is Roy. The dealer tells you that the ante is 20 meat. Ante up. You're wild. The dealer gives the deck a shuffle and deals a hand of cards, glides across the table to you. It's a total garbage hand, 3 trays. It's your first round. The pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning around 10%. Check. You glance at Roy and check. 5% win chance. Roy sighs and raises. Fold. Let's play another hand. Ante up. It's a really great hand. 4 9s. The first round, the pot is... cleverly raise. You're smart enough to know you should raise. You do so by 20 meat. You lose 20. Next round. It's a second round of betting. The pot is 120 meat, and your estimate chance of winning around 40%. Check. Continue the game. It's the last round of betting. Time to do or die. The pot is 120 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning around 45%. Grit your teeth and raise. You frown and reveal Mexican flush. Cora grins and reveals a full hand. Boo. Alright. Guest rooms. You look at the mirror, insult yourself. You call yourself a possum-hugging, good-for-nothing jerk. You gain an effect, angry. Insult yourself again. You better not insult yourself anymore. You get any angry, you're liable to pass out. There's a postcard on the table. You got a blank postcard. You're angry. You're mad. You're madder than a hornet. If your anger level gets higher, you'll pass out from rage. Okay. Hello there. Welcome to dirty shit. I didn't get to read it. You just discover a new map location if you can find a vantage point. I have 1,000 something, whatever. Modern snake oiler. Yeah, buy that. Let's get the disposable binoculars. We already have a shovel. Nice. Dirtwater Post Office. Hi, I'm YemmytheFerret. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. Well, I'd like to send a postcard. Alrighty, let's have it. Excuse me. You write a quick note to Rufus, letting him know that what you've been up to and that you're okay. That'll be, oh, it's one of them prepaid ones. That'll be 0 meat then. Thanks. This little girl is selling flowers. 50 meat? Jesus Christ. Hi, are you the sheriff here? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. Offer to be sheriff. I could be the sheriff, maybe. Do you have a law enforcement experience? Not really. Have you been to sheriff school? No. Do you have an existing relationship with Dirtwater or local government? Are you familiar with all the local ordinances? Do you even live here? No. Then what, may I ask, in tarnation makes you think you'd be qualified to be the sheriff? I just assumed. You just assumed that you could mosey into town and become the sheriff on your first day? Oh, when you put it that way, she snorts. If I had 5 meat for every wide-eyed protagonist-looking kid who wanders in here thinking they're the most important tenderfoot to ever strap on an iron, I wouldn't need this dead-end clerking job. Sorry, it's okay. Like I said, it happens all the time. Need any help until you find a sheriff? Sure. If you're any good with a gun, there's always somebody in need of some justice. Wanted posters in the back. Cells are over yonder. Oh, it's a wanted poster. No, wait, you misread it. It's a wasted poster. Close enough. The poster reads, Wasted, the stripy hat gang for grand theft paint and tasteless hat vandalism. Last seen in the vicinity of Cavern Canyon. Dirty, rotten paint thieves and low-down, no-fashion sense hat vandals. Despicable. Want to go after them? Yes. Wanted. The house in the desert gang. For mortgage non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collection agents. Last seen in the house in the desert. You wonder if the house is named after them or they're named after the house. In any case, at least their location is unambiguous. Want to go after them? Yeah. Is the jail gonna, like... This is an empty cell. It's all ghostly. I wonder if the people you get will appear in the cages eventually. A vacant lot. A vacant lot. What's up with this horse's knees? A lot of vacant lots here. You saw a sign. Not a lot available past this point. Of course, wheezes a boat. A comet's mane. He makes a sort of a glurk noise. Saddle up. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here. We can go to the desert house. As you turn a corner, you come face to face with the 3 bandits pushing a large barrel marked TNT down the trail. The 4 of you stare at each other for a moment, unsure of how to deal with this potentially violent happenings. Dive for cover and fight them. Whoa, they're quick. Attack! Skills. Each opponent will take damage, or the target... Okay, so let's use the... Shoddy! think I just shot the explosive barrel. Boom, baby. You beat up and or blew up those bandits. We got black denim pants, a bandit pistol, a black hat. As you dismount and approach the house where the bandits are holed up, you hear a voice from the inside say, "What was that?" Uh-oh. Looks like they're going to have to be. You're going to have to be sneaky if you want to avoid full-on frasa. Sneaky is my middle name. Wait, really? Yes, Sneaky is my middle name. Okay, if you say so. Oops, wrong button. So we have a black hat, +1 armor. Don't be afraid of this hat. It's not inherently bad. It's just a common style for choice for bad guys. Okay, that'll give us extra armor. 5 to 7 damage, or 4 to... Okay, so 5 to 7 damage here. Oh, we need to read this. There's an article with the list of tips and tricks for moving really quickly. Gives quick on the draw, a skill that increases your speed. There's a recipe for a new kind of snake oil concoction that looks like it might come in handy in a fight. Gives good medicine, a skill which lets you recover HP in combat. There's a letter to the editor from a woman in Wyoming who had an amazing idea. What if you shot somebody 3 times instead of just once? Gives you Fan the Hammer combat skill, which lets you quickly do 3 ranged attacks. I shouldn't need the medicine one because I have a healer with me. So let's do Fan the Hammer. Unfortunately, a stray spark from one of your shots sets the magazine on fire and you're unable to read it prevent it from being destroyed. From the sound of it, you'd say this doghouse contains an angry dog. Weigh your options. You're not going to be able to get past it without alerting the gang inside. Bring it on. Whoa, they're quick. You'll never take us alive, and we'll never pay those taxes. Holy shit. Why does he get to shoot twice? I feel like I'm gonna die here. Ooh, we're sneaking past. We'll deal 20 damage. Hopefully I can survive this. We might just barely be able to make it through this. Ooh, that was a good hit. Boom! Justice has been served to the old house gang. Apparently I got the Desert Gang's 6 gun. 5 to 7, 6 to 7. Alright, a bag of ears and such. You didn't feel like carrying the entire house. Okay, I see. I see. How's it going, Kenobi? Am I not behind? I'm not behind it. So I can't, like, go inside the house? Why didn't that work? Ah, that's why. Give me a second here. I thought something fishy happened. Boom. Okay, should be good now.
Hello there.
Got it. I'm doing good, thank you for asking. Alright, so next up is the Dave Yard. You encounter a family of scared sellers trying to pack their wagon to head back east out of Dirtwater. They're having a hard time. Help them pack. Using your advanced spatial skills, you nestle everything into the wagon with space to spare. Now they won't have to leave their children behind. Ooh, this looks spooky. Here lies Dave B. Died with his boots on, but not his pants. You dig up the grave just to check the veracity of the epitaph. Sure enough, boots, but no pants. Let's go. So now I have brown boots, black pants, the filthy porcelain cow. Oh, +3 to the melee damage. I didn't even realize that. Okay. This tree has dozens of messages carved into the bark, each reading Dave was here. Here lies Dave C. Went down to a theater. These remains look pretty restless. I have 2 action points now. Ah, barely did any damage. Bitch. Made the restless remains more restful. Alex picks up a bone and examines it carefully. We got a skeleton bone. You don't have to pick a... You don't have a bone to pick, but you do have a bone. Here lies Dave J. Ra-pa-pa-pow. Uh-oh. He's got a board. Eh. Victory. You made a restless remains more restful. You got a gold tooth. Here lies Dave L. Died of a heart attack. See you in -36 years. Looks like the gravedigger left his lunchbox. Oh boy, free lunch. You got Vienna blood sausages and you got a thermos of spiked coffee. Here lies Dave G. He was looking to the sky to save him, but even the sky can't save a feller from like 40 angry bears. These bones keep jumping up around to the beat of the Dickens. Beat the Dickens out of them. Spooky. You check the bones for Dickens. Nope, you beat them all out. Here lies David D. The truth was out there. It killed him. Here lies Dave G. Murdered by a different feller named Dave G. It's a pile of bones that isn't moving around for a change. It's mostly just boring broken bones, but you find a skull with a weird tag on it. Skull with an odd tag on it. Skull has a little paper tag tied to it, which has an inter-cemetery loan on the side with some notes on the other. The tag on the skull has a serial number and says it was borrowed from the submission catacombs on February 19th, 1886. Geez, this thing is really late. The back of the tag has the catacombs address on it. We discovered the old mission. This is one of those things they have in mausoleums, you know, one of those big marble things with drawers full of skeletons. Open a whole bunch. Let's take out this guy first. Because he, like, puts a spell on you or something. Get forked. I like how it's like a modern shotgun. You wanna shoot? I'll shoot. I might as well heal. There we go. 3 up and 3 down is a thing they would say about this if baseball analogies were a thing now. Alice surveys the scene and jots down some notes in her little notebook. Her eyes light up. Evidently, she has an epiphany of some sort. Alice is becoming stronger. Okay, so you can, like, keep fighting them, I guess. A stone sarcophagus. This pile of mostly burned rags that maybe used to be a good person. You dig through the rags and find a few things that look like they're worth keeping. A gore-splattered scroll, human ashes, and a robe receipt. This is a human in the final stage of the whole ashes to ashes thing. Well, part of one at least. A human gets harder to keep track of when it's in powder form. It's the cremated earthy remains of a person. Someday they'll refer to these as cremains, but he will not approve. Scatter them. You find a pleasant-looking vista and toss the ashes into the air. That's probably what the person would have wanted, you guess. This scroll, it's almost too covered in blood and viscera to read. Luckily for you that you've gotten all the practice of reading inside of a dog. You scrape the largest of the giblets off the scroll and read it. It says to take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside the red chalk, then sprinkle them with stardust and place the mostly perfect or better glass sphere where the heart would be. Anyway, that's the gist of it. The actual text is a lot more these and thous and such as that. Plus, there's a bunch of weird gibberish you're supposed to say aloud while you're doing it. Damn, I just fucking spread the ashes like an idiot. 150 black silk robes sounds pretty ominous. It's time you started gathering clues about the whole Parabulaptin dead situation that's going on around these parts. You grab a notebook and paperclip the receipt to the first page. Necromancer Journal. You open your Necromancer Journal and examine the information you collected so far. Okay. Let's see. According to this scroll, you need human ashes, some stardust, a glass sphere. Fortunately, I don't have any human ashes, so much for that idea. You notice a smoldering hole in the ground and recognize it as the habitat of a southeast western coal snake. They keep to themselves mostly, but they're also known to enjoy a fight if one is thrusted upon them. Ooh, 5 XP or HP now. You put the snake back in the ground, though it is slightly different in a different sense. You skin it with your trusty knife. And there we go. Danger Spider. That sounds ominous. The cave door has been boarded up. These boards can't hide from the prying eyes. Wait, how did I get in here? Oh my gosh, how did I get in here? Hold on. Where's the exit? I don't want to be here right now. Okay, thank you. sneaking up on the striped hat bandits. Okay, you're really pushing your luck here. If you get any closer, they're definitely going to attack you. Okay, then. Got the jump on them. Let's go ahead and whip. Boom. And then shoot. Okay, that was explosives. I regret nothing. These hats look really great. Okay, they're a little bit more powerful. Boom. Go ahead and heal. Ooh, she gives me 15 back now. All right. Put the end to the Stripy Hat Gang's reign of bad taste. Get the leader's tattooed tooth. That means identifying him. You also take one of the horrible hats as a souvenir. So this gives me 1 armor. What does this do? -3 moxie. Danger kitchen. This poor chef is chained to the wall. His eyes widen as you approach. Hey, you're not one of them. Are you here to rescue me? Sure. Oh, thank goodness. He thrusts his hand into yours and shakes vigorously. I'm Doug. Yummy, how you doing, Doug? Well, I've been chained up in this dark cave for weeks cooking for these stripy hat idiots. That sounds awful. If you want to know the worst part? There's a perfectly good oven 8 feet to my right, and the shelf has perfect good ingredients 8 feet to my right and my left. How is that the worst part? This chain's only 4 feet long. Ah, that's rough. I know, right? There I was, fresh out of culinary school with a million meat idea in my head, and now here I am, 4 feet shy of my dreams, cooking the same pot of soup over and over again. What million meat idea? You promised not to steal my idea, right? Yeah, I promise. Okay then, it's kind of a new sandwich, or maybe a taco. It's so revolutionary that I'm not quite sure where it fits in the whole hand food taxonomy to be honest. Anyway, in the middle of it, there's a sausage, but it's a sausage made up from the cheapest possible parts of a pig, ground up so finely that they can't be identified them anymore. Okay. And it's severed in a long split roll with soap, which soaks up the grease so you can't tell how fatty the sausage is. And the best part, the name. You ready to hear the name? Sure. I call it the Hot Doug. What do you think? Sounds great. He beams. Thanks, he sighs. Not that any of this even matters. Even if I did get this off this chain, there's no point in hanging around this empty cave making hot Dougs just for myself. I don't even like the taste of them. You could set up in dirt water. Brilliant. You're a genius, Yemmy. Hot Dougs for sale. All day, every day. I'll make a mint. Say, there's an idea. What if I added mint to the sausage mixture? You help him break his chains. He leaves the cave, hauling the oven and the shelf full of ingredients, muttering to himself about new sausage recipes. That's that, then. Danger. Bar. All these bottles are empty. You pick up a jaw harp. Maybe they killed him for playing the jaw harp too well. You stick the twanger in your mouth and you pluck as best you can. Alright. Okay, so that was that cave. Let's go into this one, I guess. Danger, spider. This door has like 15 deadbolts on it. The note tacked onto it says, please don't open this door unless you want to get eaten by a giant spider. Even then, don't open it because the rest of us don't want to get eaten by a spider. This isn't even signed, so you can hardly expect to take it seriously. Open the door. The tunnel behind this opening goes straight up. There's no way to get through it unless you're a huge spider. Uh-oh. I don't need to sneak around anymore, huh? Danger. Spider. Weapons. You dig through the crate, fully most of picking straws, but you find a pretty phantom knife. You hear a sudden chittering coming from the big hole behind you. Fancy knife does 7 to 9. This does 5 to 6. Boom. Weapons. Oops. No way you're going... What? No way I'm going back in there. What do you mean? Really? I got fucked? No fair. Danger, Spire. You know what? You know what? I think I'll stay out here with the horses. Okay. Damn, I screwed myself there by accidentally going out to the... You come across the corpse of a cowboy. How do you know it's the corpse of a cowboy? Well, you see by his outfit that he is a cowboy, and you see by his lack of flesh that he is a corpse. Give him a proper burial. You dig a grave and put the cowboy's remains in it. It's the least I could do. Fort Cowardice. Like the old saying going, with life as you can, you make cannonade. You climb to the watchtower and look around. Nice view. You discover Snake Spring. You climb down, pitch the binoculars in a nearby trash can. Excuse me. I forget what I needed in here. The sign has the goblin word for toilet on it. The sign says toilet in goblin, which makes it seem pretty likely that goblins use this tent as a toilet. No way you're gonna go in there. Yikes, this mishap definitely got somebody fired. It's unusually sized cannonball. Based on the papers and anatomical diagrams scattered across its surface, you're guessing this desk belonged to Fort Cowardice's nurse. The papers are mostly just boring medical records, dental daguerreotypes, lamentations that antibiotics haven't even been discovered yet. That kind of thing. Hey, wait, what's this? This looks important. Marching orders. There's a bunch of disgusting drawings of sliced open bodies. I need safe cracking. This shelf still has some unlooted medical supplies. Army field trauma kit, military grade whiskey. Marching orders. This is a set of marching orders directing a rifle division to Fort All Dead, far to the north of Dirtwater. You discover this new map location. Treacherous territory up there. A feller ought to be careful. You hear the sounds of several goblins snoring inside the tent. Going guns blazing. You will shoot this target 3 times, doing 36 to 39 damage. Well, okay, let's do it on this guy. Whammo Slammo. Kenobi, you love goblins. What do you think of these guys? Oh, they shot my partner. Damn. Can you heal yourself? I can. Oh, she just drinks whiskey. This guy, for some reason, really likes trying to kill her. Oh, they're both? Wow! What bastards. That's it, I'm going in. Get forked. You've heroically defeated the sleeping goblins who were guarding their beds. Foul-smelling cot. Open the footlocker. Chemical bullet. Military-grade whiskey. Full canteen. Alright. Shaker full of saltpeter. Military-grade whiskey. Hardtack. Alright. This one's a reception desk, but now the most appropriate thing for it to receive would be a free trip to the dump. Walter Reed, clerk. Alright. Whoops. Oh, administrating. They're both together. Okay, I don't have any lockpicks on me. Definitely abandoned. Well, maybe we can scavenge some supplies. Excuse me. What do I even need to get here? I don't even remember. Is there a, I'm not even sure there's a... You spot the crumbling remains of an ordinary old dairy ranch on the horizon. Go there now. Oh, it's like way past where we already were. The Butterfield Ranch. You're gonna have to deal with this cow, okay? Oh wow, it's a very healthy cow. Oh man, this is gonna be a hootenanny. Whiff. Oh shit. Oh, damn, son. Uh-oh. Ooh, boy. Stop going after my partner. Stop going after my partner. My goodness. Might as well just keep shooting. And healing. This is a real dick of a cow. Banish that demonic cow from the realm. Get ye thee hence, little doggy. We got the length of rope. We got a needle in a haystack. You got a red hot poker. Deals hot damage instead of physical. 7 to 9. And this does 6 to 9. Alright. Red hot poker it is. You notice some words carved in the side of the outhouse. Curly was here. Wait a second. You recognize that name. Curly. Curly Butterfield. The legend of Curly's meat. Looks like maybe this outhouse was worth investigating. Luckily, you don't have to actually go inside the outhouse, because once you open the door, you find a map scratched to the side of it. The map reveals the location of a mine just west of the ranch, labeled Coal Ridge. There's an insert map of the mine itself with a big red X scrolling between triangular sections. To your horror, you see that every single cow in Butterfield dairy herd is now an Ungulith, an infernal cow spirit bound in stone. They're not dangerous unless you get near them. Walk among them. Alright. Hot. Ooh, they do spooky damage, huh? Victory. You thinned the herd a little. Not enough. It can never be enough. There are still effectively an infinite number of ungulus here. Okay. I guess you could use this area for... I guess you could use a lot of these areas just for grinding XP, huh? So, can I go back here and pick that lock? You notice a smoldering hole in the ground and recognize it as the habitat of the southern... yeah. Oops. Okay. Oh, I need, okay. Requires lock picking, which I don't have, I guess. Alright. Let's go to the railroad camp. You encounter an overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and broken pairs of spectacles. Looks like family of especially illiterate homesteaders met an untimely end here. Tragic. You pour over the detritus and manage to find exactly one book that is both undestroyed and remotely interesting to you. Modern Snake Oiler issue number 172. Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. There's an article with a list of tips and tricks for moving really quickly. There's a fold-out chart listing all the hottest new poisons. There's an article in debilitating toxins. Where are they now? It gives bad medicine and combat skill that can reduce the target's moxie. Let's do expert poisoner. Unfortunately, you get so distracted thinking of the new kinds of poison that you misplaced the magazine. Rats. Goldstein Cabbage. Yep, good old iron boat. She's not getting much track laid, but she's an expert whistler. You approach a beleaguered-looking man with tiny glasses. Hi there, who's in charge of this outfit? If I'm being charitable, I'd say that fellow over there in the white hat is the foreman. He points to the man sitting next to a huge pile of rocks. And if you're not, he smiles. Then I'd say that paper-backed idiot over there in the absurd white hat is the fellow you're looking for. Alrighty, thanks. He's too busy playing with his watch to get any work done. Ask him where he got it. I bought it from a gal that runs the store down south of here. Name Button Willow mix something. I can't miss it. It's right in between the cactus and a different cactus. Thanks. Don't mention it. Don't mention it. Oh, there he is. Hi, are you in charge? I was wondering if there's anything I can do to help. You want to know something? I love trains. Oh? Ever since I was a little boy, huge, magnificent, roaring iron beasts. They are magical to me, like dragons. When the opportunity arose to take on management of this rail line, I jumped on it like a shot. And you know what I learned? What's that? Organizing and building and running one of these operations is the most amazing pain in the ass you will ever imagine. You want to help? Congratulations, you're now the foreman. I'm going home to play with the models. Okay. I guess I'm the boss now. The man looks you up and down. Well, now I suppose you can't be any worse than the last clown. He extends his hand. Name's Shmee. I'm your assistant. What's the situation? Well, I'm sure you didn't miss seeing the giant pile of rocks blocking our path. The surveyors say there isn't any other suitable mountain pass, so we can't reroute around it even if we had the months it'd take. Oh my god, I can't read, folks. Any ideas? Well, by my calculations, you could dynamite it clear without too much trouble. Problem is, it'll take a lot of dynamite, a whole year's worth, I figure. We used to keep that much on hand for real emergencies such as this one. But a pack of goblins stole it all. Sneaky little varmint. Alright, I'll get it back for you. Glad to hear it. The goblins are holed up over in Gustafsson Gulch. It's a real rough place. You might want to spend some time getting the lay of the land and honing your fighting skills before you head that way. Especially if you plan on going in guns blazing. We don't need that specific dynamite, though. Any you can lay your hands on will do fine, as long as there's enough of it. I'll look into it. Let's see. Ooh, there it is. Go to the store. You happen across an abandoned crate, which apparently fell off a wagon or something since its lid has been knocked loose. You know what that means. It's mine, all mine. You fish through the crate and help yourself to the contents, which appear to be mining gear, so you're even more right than you knew. Can of kerosene. Ouch, you got the perk Mostly Scabs? What's that? What does that even mean? Mostly Scabs. You've been poked by so many cactuses that your body has built up an entire extra set of skin capillaries just to deal with the constant tiny puncture wounds. Alright. The woman behind the counter stares at you with a huge grin on her face. She gestures at the goods she's got. Take a look. So I can sell that, that, a broken board, deputy pistol. Put it on your hat to add 3 moxie. Okay. Sell that. What's she got for us? For sale. Disposable binoculars. Might as well buy a new set. Can of oil. Alright. Provides the option to hammer things in certain places, particularly if you don't have some nails. Oh, if you have some nails. It's 900 meat? Jesus Christ. Hey, a lock. Alright. Modern snake oiler. How locks and how to pick them? Oh, 1350? I have not enough. But let's get that. Pickaxe provides the option to mine. Okay, alright. We'll definitely have to come back here eventually. This barrel smells like pickles and looks like an empty pickle barrel. At first you're excited because you think this barrel's full of pickles, but they turn out to be novelty rubber pickles. Oh, shit. Oops. Alright. Let's go to the Coal Ridge Mine. You see a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You ride to the site of impact and find a meteor. You scour the area of the impact crater. You gain 722 meat. Damn. A gift from the gods. We're inside the mine now. There's a row of lockers here. It must have been used for storing the personal effects of the fellers who used to work this mine. The first one is labeled Ellsbury WM and doesn't have a lock on it. The label on the second one is covered in some kind of white goo. The third is labeled Loose Ben, and the combination has a combination lock on it. The locker contains one of those mining helmets with a lamp on it and a bottle of Landinum. 2 armor. Open the second locker. You open the door to reveal a skeleton covered in the same white goo that was on the outside of the locker. Ah, you get it. This guy must have died after his coworkers played a prank on him, where they stuffed him into his locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I can't believe you dang jerks stuffed me into my locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I died from that, yells the skeleton, confirming both your insight and his vengeance, in his vengeful murderous intent. Oh, damn. This guy is dripping. Wow, he's got a lot of health. But not a big bite. I'm gonna shoot him 3 times. Get fucked. $22. 12. Next round should do it. I'm gonna poke him. Well, at least he's not suffering anymore, and his bones are really clean. Skull, chips, handful of loose teeth. Open the third locker. There's a combination lock. You don't know the combo. Darn. Unrefined meat nugget. It's an exposed meat vein. I bet I can use the pickaxe on that. Whoa. This just opens to a 30-foot shaft. Oh, we have a rope. Sure is dark down there. Another vein of meat. This is a spot Curly toilet notes mentioned. Weird, this compass is buried in there. Curly's compass. This is Curly's Butterfield's compass, but the dude must have always been lost because this thing points every which way but north. The compass needle is pointing generally northwestish. Okay. Suppose meat veins everywhere. 53 meat. This is the deepest. You don't like that spiral one bit. Things are getting kind of goofy in here. Unrefined meat nugget. Ooh! Guess he should have picked better friends. We got the pickaxe now. It goes further than expected. It's warm. Rip your shoulder and feeling a heartbeat. Rip it out. Oh shit. Oh, we're making bank now, folks. I don't even need to buy a pickaxe. Yo, how's it going, Callus? Okay, so I'll just stay here and watch the horses. Don't mind me. Don't mind you? Don't start with the puns. No better than those damn raw skids. Alright. Coal robber indeed. Found some wall meat? You know it. Meat is a great resource. 1547. I think we can buy something from that lady now. We forgot to read this. Damn it. Quick draw. We already know about that one. There's an essay extolling the virtues of shooting wildly without looking at where you're aiming. Shooting Nanny, a skill where you fire a whole bunch of bullets at random targets. There's a free sample of cologne that says it'll make your spleen bigger. Gives big spleen perk that lets you consume more potions. Let's do Shooting Nanny. Unfortunately, it looks like several of your stray shots hit the magazine. It's pretty much a Swiss magazine about cheese at this point. Alright, let's go back to store. Discover the Stearns Ranch. Alright, ma'am, I am here to buy something. This one. Boom. We can now pick locks, I think. You got the skill Lock Picking Expertise. After you're done reading it, you donate to a local orphanage. Soon those orphans will be able to make their own escape. Go orphans, go. At the side of the trail, you see a small hell crow, a hell calf, really. Oh, I'm sorry, cow. It snorts at a patch of brush, lighting on fire, then it starts grazing. Swoggle its horns. That isn't a thing. What would that even mean? You decide to try it and scare it away instead. Look out, it's a thing that cows are afraid of. I'm not sure what that would be, but it's definitely one coming. The hellcalf grunts with surprise and gallops away, apparently not wanting to risk an encounter with whatever it was thinking of. I'm crazy. I just might do it. Do what? Ah, that's for you to find out. Alright. Oh, there's a dude in here. Probably wouldn't try to open this pie safe with the goblin. The goblin seated at his desk is repeatedly firing his pistol at the pie safe. Get their attention. Say, what are you doing? Shooting pies! Always shooting pies. Could you elaborate on that? Why shooting a pie? Yes, to destroy, and obviously, to destroy a terrible pie. What is wrong with the pie? Bah, a human will never understand. Ask again. No, really, why shooting a pie? Shut up, so much angry. Keep trying. Looking. I'm pretty sure being a pie is destroyed. Destroy, huh? Look, so many hole in a pie safe. You winning. A pie is dead. You certain bean? Waiting here. I will check. You peek through the bullet holes. Yep, that pie is shot to hell. Hooray, you are a success. A pie is so very destroyed. Bean. I doing it, so much doing it. But now what, huh? What I shooting now? I guess you finding another pie? What? There more pie, Bean? Yes, a world is full of pies. Oh no, this is violencing, will never ending. Sorry, Bean, not wishing to enabling this behavior. No, this is my cross-bearing. I was going and continuing the fight, okay? Thanking you. Okay, wishing you good luck against forces of pie. Salute them. General Gob strides at the door, jaw clenched, eyes resolute with pie hatred. Well, that was weird. We got a lead pie. Increase your range damage by 10 for the rest of the day. Wait, is there something in the corner here? No. Oh, I don't have a needle anymore. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Damn it, I don't have any needles. Needle. 9. Oops, what did I just do? I think I accidentally just bought a bunch of shit I don't need. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Go back to Fort Cowardice. You see a streak of fire bust. Okay, get after it with your pickaxe. You pull your pickaxe to make short work of the small rocks of the meteor. Wow, that's a lot of meat and stardust. Unfortunately, your pick melts from the heat of the meteor. The heatier. Oh shit. Actually, that wasn't... Wow, that was not worth it. Okay, let's go to Snake Spring. Whoa, look at all these snakes. An endless stream of snakes pours out of the canyon wall. Grab a handful. Gotta jump them. Well, that was ineffective. Whiff. Whiff. So these places are simply just to farm XP if you need to. I guess we'll have to find out eventually if we need to do that. This one's a strong one. Oh, it's got 1 XP and a prayer right now. Okay. He says I killed 4 snakes out of infinity stakes. Just infinity more to go. Okay, I get it. I get it. Old mission. You find a flyer for a dynamite store up north. It's charred around the edges, like it got blown here by explosion. You mark the address on your map. Dan's Dynamite. Oh. Look at this strange place, huh? You're not a priest, so you shouldn't mess with any of this stuff. It's an empty relic case. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. What's wrong, sister? They came back. They just came back and took them. I couldn't stop them. Whoa, slow down. What happened? Our holy relics, the saints just stormed up out of the catacombs and took them back. Wow. I didn't know what to do. I thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. The cardinal will be here any minute. What am I going to do? To start with, take a deep breath and try and calm down, okay? What's your name? Sister Mary. My name's Yemmy. Now, what's about this? What's this about saints? Our mission is to protect these sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's a very specific job to look after them. Wait, do they call you Memento Ma. She knows where the ruler she keeps tucked in her. She shows you the ruler she keeps tucked in her sleeve. No, they do not. Okay, sorry. What happened? The Saints. Oh, it's too horrible. They just came to life somehow. They came up out of the catacombs all skeletal and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say that, but I nearly fainted. And they took back their relics? Yes. And if they aren't recovered from before the Cardinal gets here, I'll be in so much trouble. Uh-oh. How much time is there? Well, actually, he's months overdue, so he's probably not at all... It's not at all urgent. But still! Alright, I'll get them back for you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, wait a second. Are you going to have to fight them to get the relics back? Because that's probably blasphemy, too. I mean, probably. But if black magic brought them back to life, that's, like, super blasphemous, right? So it evens out? Oh, dear. The Cardinal is going to want to have a very long talk about this, but go ahead and do what you must, I suppose. Okay. Interesting. Wait, go back in. Old mission. Who's this? Good luck down there. Oh, snap. Look inside. It's empty. Curious. Are you sure there's a lot of them? They're really mad. Maybe angry and all that wants to grant. Kick them! Kick them! They do have a lot of health. Ooh. Ooh. Oh dear. Oh my. Well, that didn't work. Oh my god. I see why this is there's so much trouble here. This skull's a gold tooth. Take it. This skull is twitching in an unnerving fashion, though I guess there's no way it could be twitching that wouldn't be unnerving. Alright, we can stop the twitching. You really cracked some skulls there. Well, one skull. You claim its only possession as a reward. You got a souvenir spoon. This skull is whispering at you. That doesn't seem right. It sounds like gibberish, though. Really creepy gibberish. Empty alcove. There's a little serial number written on it. There we go. Safe and sound. This pile of skulls has been cemented together for some reason. Oh shit, he's got giant balls. You won! That's what you get, you dumb old skeleton. Alice picks the bones and examines them carefully. The remains of some kind of dark ritual. This stuff looks like it was abandoned weeks ago. Here lies Santa Cortada. She was drawn and quartered by heretics, and then the quarter that had her head on it was beheaded. Dismemberment was so effective that nobody was able to get her body to stay together after it was just bones. Here lies Saint Pope. He was excommunicated for impersonating a pope, but there was some kind of bureaucratic issue, so they weren't able to beatify him? I am a pope, seriously. Saint Pope stands beatifically behind the dais. He just keeps doing his pope gestures, ignoring you. How can someone look so smug without having a face? The longer you watch him, the more he gets on your nerves. Insult him. You unleash a torrent of insults that would make a sailor blush, and a sailor's mother ashamed of a sailor. Saint Pope's eyes narrow. It looks like you finally managed to make a man enough to fight you. Oh, there's two of them? A skeleton cardinal. Wait, I didn't want to shoot... Oh, well, whatever. I suppose it doesn't matter. I guess you have to... Okay, you have... Okay. I see. Wow, okay. It's blasphemous to hit the Pope. Damn, he's summoning all kinds of... I'm anointed. What does that mean? Can I just throw the dynamite at him? Target will get wet. Okay. I'm guessing once we, deal with the Pope, all the other ones will die? That's what I'm guessing? But the more he summons, the more damage I'm taking? You know what? Throw another stick of dynamite. See if I care. Okay, so apparently they didn't die. I swear. I spent all that time trying to kill the Pope. I'm probably gonna die. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I passed out. You wake up the next morning in your bed. Doc Allison carries you back here. You're a little sore, but otherwise any worse for wear. You're pretty hungry, though, and sober. Okay. Yeah. The souvenir spoon. Alright, well, that's day one. Oh, what is squid? Now, these might be a little loud, so be prepared. What's Squid vibing to today, folks?
SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, Sandy, Larry, Pearl, Mr.
There we go. All right, so we're gonna leave it here, folks. I feel like that's a pretty good. So if I continue, it just puts me right here. Okay. So I feel like that's a pretty good stopping point for today. We will pick this back up on Saturday. We'll probably do a pretty long stream. It just so happened that I died right there, so you know. Oh well. I do need to level up a little bit more, I think, before going after that. But I was doing pretty good. I was doing pretty good. But I was really expecting the Pope when he died to kill the rest of the skeletons. So yeah, that was my only death so far. Every time you die is a new day. So day 1 is the beginning of the game. Day 2, oops, I died once. Might as well just quit the game because it's just gonna mute the audio anyway. I guess the main menu plays audio when we're outside of it. Alright, so let's open up Twitch, see who we can raid today. We got Cactus Bill, Cowpuncher, and the Hostler. So Twitch is still being stupid where it like completely freezes Chrome for some reason. And I open it, so well, maybe not. Maybe not today. Let's go ahead and raid Odom K. He's playing Art. Well, maybe it's gonna freeze now. It's freezing now, folks. Thank you to everyone who came by the stream today. It was a little bit of a quieter stream, but sometimes that's how it goes. They all can't be bustling. But I do appreciate everyone stopping by. Anyone who's lurking, anything like that. This weekend, Film Freaks with a Z comes back. We talk about Inception. That's coming out Friday. Obviously, there is a new episode of Fair 64 out right now, and I messed up the audio completely with some new settings that I thought were going to help. And what they did is made me really echoey. So, oops. But anyway, thank you everyone for stopping by today. I do appreciate that. Odom is drawing.
But I feel I need to plan it out a little bit.
So if you want to check out what he's doing, why is my caps lock on?
I don't think I'm going at this in the right approach.
If you want to join in that raid, I'd appreciate that.
We live, and
Just
then
copy and paste that message right there.
Where to save? did, friend.
Boom, bada bing. Whammo,
Just prove
balamo.
to hate sexing or anything social.
All right,
or
folks.
something.
That's it. I don't have anything else to say.
Not-
I'll see you on Thursday for whatever wins the fan vote going on in the Discord right now. So if you have not voted in the Discord fan vote, not fan vote, Twitch sub vote,
Plan the
make sure you
line,
do
I'll
that.
the
Right now
right
we are
side,
tied
but yeah, I know how to see,
between
I know how to do that with
Jet
grayscale.
Li
I know how to do
Rise
that
to
pretty well with
Honor
grayscale.
and
But again,
Sly
just
Cooper.
applying colors like this is a tad hard
So
for
if
me.
you want to go
And
in
I
there
don't like
and
just sticking to one color.
sway
I
it
like
either way,
mixing and stuff.
that's up to
I
you.
normally do that with layer properties.
All right, y'all. I'm YemmytheFerret, and I'm out of here. I'll see you guys next time. New closing. Bye-bye.